they got toilets with a pause in between flushes. And the reason why they started doing that is because a lot of people were flushing like drugs or tobacco or things that they didn't want to get busted for. So what they ended up doing is that when you flush the toilet now, instead of having just like one flush, you have in between a pause. And the reason why it does that is so if you're trying to flush something down, it gets stuck in the process, and they'll pull it out. But at the same time, it changes a lot of the housing rules with inside, like if you're in your cell, because also too you got to remember the toilet's like the main. It's kind of like the kitchen, right? I mean, you cook on the top, or you use the water so much because that's the only thing you have access to is the water. So these toilets are really clean. Uh, I mean, to the T, because that's that also too. If you're on lockdown, this is where you take a shower. So you sit like this, facing the toilet, and you get the water from up here, and you sit down and you shower like this. It's called a bird bath. Um, there is a lot, I mean, you're in here with your Sally, so sometimes it's hard. You're not used to having another person seeing you doing this. But they also put a lot of blankets or something to cover privacy and stuff. Been open my time was already there. Oh, the vision I had could not compare. So maybe I'll stay for a while. I don't know. The dream she keeps calling, so I got to go. Could tap on my window, knock on my door. This is the therapeutic module, or the therapeutic cage. It's used to transfer folks from one facility to another. Also used to transfer them from one room to another. It's also used to calm a person down if if they just got into a fight or an argument with the guard or another inmate. Um, they put you in here for 24 hours to a day. It could be a couple of days, depending on the situation. Um, I've heard a lot of bad things about being in one of those. You get fed through there. Um, they only take you out to go to the bathroom. That's if they're, good. If you're good with them. If not, you get a bucket. But this is used to kind of calm somebody down, which I don't understand how. And sometimes you're shackled, sometimes you're actually naked in there. I've heard people telling me, sometimes they put you in there stripped down just because either they're searching your room for a knife, or they want to make sure that you don't have a weapon on you. The shackles, the belly shackles, like this here, they at women's facility a few years ago they started removing them from women's facility because they were putting them on women that were pregnant during their time of incarceration. So they were also led to believe that some women lost their babies because of that. So if you're pregnant, you can't be shackled around the belly anymore. It's against the law.